Well, Jeff, Fenech spent a great deal of time with Muhammad Ali, and while he was in awe of him as a boxer, it was the man himself that Fenech was most inspired by.
I think more to me as a man and as a human than boxing. I think, well, obviously he was amazing, maybe the toughest fighter that ever lived, that ever put a glove on. But as a human, and to stand up for what he believed in, for somebody who was willing to give the heavyweight championship of the world away and lose all his money to, just to stand up for what he believed in. I think there aren't too many people in the world that would do that. Like I said, I think that he'll go down as, not just the greatest fighter of all time, but one of the greatest people who ever breathed and lived. He's just a special human being, and I'm very, very blessed to have been able to spend some quality time with him. So it was an amazing for a young boy from Mayville to be able to meet the greatest.
Now, arguably, Ali's greatest battles were the fights he had outside of the ring. Obviously, he stood up to the American government by refusing to be drafted for the Vietnam War, stood up for African-American oppression, and he battled Parkinson's, of course, for over 30 years. He was indeed a fighter in every sense of the word, wasn't he?
Yeah, definitely so. There are a lot of people who talk the talk and they don't walk the walk, but this was a man who talked it, walked it, and survived it, and survived for a long, long time. He just showed his sheer toughness and his ability to overcome any obstacle put in front of him. I admire Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and you watch the vision of Ali and Foreman in Rumble in the Jungle. It was brutal in the extreme. Two heavyweight fighters at the very top of their game, and Foreman was undefeated through 40 fights heading in, but he just couldn't get Ali on the canvas. Yeah,
well, you think of the great punchers in boxing, and George Foreman was out without doubt, maybe the biggest. And if you look at what he done to everybody else, but he couldn't do it to Ali. And Ali let him hit him with everything that he had, and withstood it all, and then knocked him out. And he was, like I said, one in a million, one in a billion. Ali was just a special human being, somebody who had amazing beliefs in himself, and he went over the boundary and over that line to prove that he could do whatever he said he'd done. And like I said, there aren't too many people that say they're going to do something and can actually do it. He was one person that could do that.
It's been almost 35 years since Ali stepped inside a boxing ring to fight, but the legacy he left behind will undoubtedly stand the test of time.
Well, we talk about him in 1,000 years, he'll still be remembered. He'll never be forgotten. He's made of something very, very special, and I don't think that we'll ever see another human being as loved as Ali. And for somebody who got booed at the start of their career, and then everybody loved him, and to this day, anybody that's got Muhammad Ali memorabilia or autographs are going to be worth 10 times more from this day on.
Thanks, Jeff.